Hi, I'm Rebecca Ryan. I'm a shamanic witch in Melbourne, Victoria. There's lots of chat about shape-shifting, so I see their comments on threads that I post about how to shape-shift. Shape-shifting is a term that encourages or maybe inspires us to move from our physical form and into a form which is not physical, so not physically human. So it might be shape-shifting into the form of a cloud or shape-shifting into the form of a bird. There's lots of fun questions about how to turn into a vampire or a werewolf. The shape-shifting I'm talking about is actually a jumping of consciousness. So since we're all on a big vibrational field, we're all connected, as I'm sure we're aware. To get out of your consciousness or the consciousness that might blind you to other ways of seeing things, I recommend shape-shifting. So to begin the abilities for shape-shifting, start jumping your consciousness into other animate things. It's harder to jump into something which is inanimate. So pick something that is dear to you, maybe your cat, or if you have a particularly strong bond with a kind of animal, so you might have a strong bond with birds or a strong bond with, lots of people have jaguar and bear, creatures that they're fond of, dolphins, etc., etc. Pick something with which you have a resonance already. To start to jump your consciousness is just to open up your consciousness, which might be opening up your heart, it might be opening up from your gut, and you allow yourself to become one with whatever the loved thing is. So to allow yourself to become one is to put down some of your self-identification processes. So this is to put down the I and start to be aware of the we. So if in the case of dolphins you would go, well, I'm putting down the fact that I'm human and that this creature that I adore is a dolphin. And I'm picking up the threads that connect us. So I'm picking up that I love these creatures and I hope that they love me as well. And then I'm stepping out of myself or stepping out of my self-identification and into a space which I share. So in that instance, it's a space of love with the dolphin and hang out there for as long as I can. This is a muscle that we build. So this kind of attention is often quite hard to hold. So if you wanted to, you might meditate or you might journal what you'd like to see or what you would like to know. It might be just, I would like to understand more of what it is to be a dolphin, to carry that kind of consciousness. You can be as specific or as broad as you'd like, but maybe writing it down will help to anchor, so it helps you keep your attention there or keep your focus there for longer. And then sacred space, maybe meditation, maybe spells, maybe incense, maybe darkened, whatever. And then step into the space that you share with them, which should feel like a space of love. If you're stepping into something which is like a bear, it might also, that space of love might also include some trepidation and some fear. So as you start to step into that consciousness and become one with that consciousness, you might need to ask permission. So you might need to double check that you're safe and that it's safe for you to come close. If you do that, it's just a question in your head, or you might write it in your journal before you begin, and you wait until you feel like you're welcome in and you step into this shared space. That's how I recommend beginning the processes of shape-shifting. When you come back out, so when you come back into your human self-identified sense-making system, I recommend writing down what you knew, because it might be hard to hold when you step back into your normal consciousness. So jot some things down and then maybe book yourself in for the next time so that you start to follow tracks. You're kind of tracking. So you start to say, well, I'm going to do this again in a month, or I'm going to do this again in a week, and you start to fill a book or papers, whatever. You start to have like a journal of what it is to be outside of your smallest self and into something which calls you towards it. Good luck.